This is Lyra. This video is brought to you by Lyra. What you eating? Aloha. This is Aaron and Lyra. And you're watching Kanu Plants, Fruits and Vegetables. Thank you for joining me. So today, if you've seen it already, we've taken down some invasive trees here in Hawaii. These are fiddlewood trees and they're super invasive. Birds love to eat the seeds. The fruits are prolific and the tree blooms and fruits more like a perennial than an annual. And the birds spread the seeds and the trees taking over a lot of native forests, dryland forests here in Hawaii. Also we have some Christmas berry trees here, which is another super invasive tree here in Hawaii. So of course, being a conservationist and someone who specializes in plant propagation, I've replaced these 3 trees that I've cut down with 3 other trees that are non-invasive. So don't mind the plane. Let's check those out. Ugh. These are Soursop trees here. We've got 3 of them. They're between 4 and 5 feet and they are 3 years old. These are the original $160 trees that I've had. These are the last ones, and I've planted them out here, replacing these invasive trees. So why Soursop trees? For one, Soursop trees, especially in Hawaii, they're non-invasive. Also, they are sort of drought tolerant. They can handle and prefer well-drained soils and can handle a little bit of drought. So perfect for this dry ridge-like area that we are here at, and I've got 3 of them. The other reason is their use. These Soursop trees, also known as Annona muricata, graviola, and other names, I'll post the link below, is that people use the leaves for medicinal purposes. And the main reason the use is used for is for anti-cancer. And there are scientific journals that are specifically done with Soursop that they do have properties to fight cancer or to fight cell division. There's studies on pancreatic, colon, and prostate cancer, and other types of cancer. And they're scientific journals, so they are done, experiments done by professionals in this field. So they're not something that they're made up. They actually do have anti-cancer properties. On top of that, the fruit is super sweet. The fruit can get up to 5 pounds on average, and on max around 15 pounds. So you're looking at 5 to 15 pound fruit. They take about 2 or 3 months to mature, depending on the environment that they're being grown in, water, things like that, nutrients. The trees themselves mature at about 5 years, 3 to 5 years, also depending on the environment and their growing conditions, where they can start producing fruit. It's also, it's sort of like a mixed, but it's more like a monoecious type of plant. Both flowers, sexes can be found on the tree, male and female, but they are not in the same inflorescence, meaning they're not found in the same flower or flower group. So typically the male flower would bloom first, and then the female flower would bloom right after, and they're typically pollinated by insects, of course. You can hand pollinate them. I haven't had too much success, mainly because of the trees that I have are very I only have 1 mature tree, so trying to get these flowers hand pollinated is kind of hit and miss. So these are the trees. They're about, again, 4 to 5 feet. And I'm 6 feet, so yeah, that's how big they are. And that's 3 feet. Now they can get up to 30 feet tall if you do not train them. We do have a mature tree that we've had for over 20 years that has been no more than 15 feet, and we've trained it for those 20 years. Fortunately, it's reaching its lifespan, and it's starting to senesce. The main trunk is dropping all of its leaves and branches, and it's shooting out other shoots at the base of the tree. So it's going through some type of flux. It could be diseased, but we've had it for 20 years, and we've been hacking at it for 20 years on top of that. So they can be trained, and we've been getting fruit from them consistently, almost all year, 2 times, 3 times a year, depending on the growing condition again. So these are the Soursop trees. Now on top of that, I do have 50 plus Soursop seedlings, saplings. They're about 2 feet tall in 1 gallon grow bags, and they're looking for a home. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to have a plant sale on those Soursop. The original price was $40. I had a Christmas and Thanksgiving sale for $30, but these Soursop trees really need a home. So what I'm doing is having a Lunar New Year / Valentines plant sale on these Soursop saplings here. So they're going to be $10. Now that's a steal, and they're very good to have in your yard, especially with the medicinal properties that they have and the super awesome fruit. Oh, let me tell you, not just the weight alone or the size, the fruit that you get, but it's sweet. It has a sub-acid flavor, a little bit of tang. You can probably cross it to Bubblicious bubblegum or sorbet ice cream with a little bit of kick in there. So that's how the fruit tastes like, and it's 10 pounds of this fruit. So they can produce more than one fruit on one tree, kind of like jackfruit, although they're not the same family. But $10 for this tree is a super good deal. Again, these are 3 years old, and they're already more than 4 feet. And they start to mature at 3 to 5 years. So they're ready to mature. I've outplanted them. I give them a year, and they're going to start flowering, just to adapt to their new environment for sure. And I'll give you guys updates on these trees too once they start flowering and fruiting. So that's the deal. $10. I've got 50 Soursop trees, 50 plus, that need a new home. If you want them, go ahead and message me, and I'll get back to you. There are deliveries, but just be ready to pay for it. I'm not going to drive around Kingdom Come all over Hawaii, here on the island of Oahu only, to deliver a $10 plant. Gas is expensive. Come on now. Registration, insurance, all of that. So just be prepared to pay for that delivery fee. Don't expect it to be delivered for free when you live on the other side of the island. You got to give me some compensation for that. All right. Okay. Thank you for joining me. This project is, we're going to replace all these trees with usable, non-invasive, probably more native trees too. And get rid of these fiddlewood and Christmas berry trees. And then hopefully we can get some native birds and native plants back in here as well. Okay, my name is Aaron, and there's Lyra. Lyra! Lyra! Come here, girl. Say bye to the peoples. Say bye to the peoples! Say bye! This is Lyra. Alright, aloha. Signing out. Cute face sign out. Okay.